Hey everybody, it's Sorry Glant, just call me Glant, and we're back with Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories. Last time, we entered this mysterious Castle Oblivion, and we figured out how to fight with the World of Cards and how to break down these doors to get through. And this time we're continuing on with the card they gave us from the tutorial, or not tutorial fight, the Heartless fight that just came through, Tranquil Darkness, which is always going to be Tranquil Darkness level 2. I think it's always that, just so you can get like accustomed to that, how the doors work. We're going to take out a Heartless right here, and hopefully level up. See how much do we need? 13. You can see some of the things that won't tell you, like card breaks and stuff. I think it's explained later by Leon, so maybe I should just wait to explain it later. But I just want to level up at least once and grab a couple map cards, because we're going to need that to continue. And there's the level up. We are now level 2. Okay, when you level up, you get 3 different choices. You get HP boost, which will boost Sora's HP by, I think, 10 or 15, something like that. Your CP will boost by 25 if you choose CP boost, which CP allows you to equip more cards and more better cards. It's always nice to have. And a sleight, like is inside a hand, won't be explained until later with Leon, but starting at level 2, every 5 levels, so 2, 7, 12, 17, all the way up to I think either 52 or 57, you can learn a sleight at a new level. It's usually, you want to grab them as soon as they come, so. With this one, we will get Sliding Dash. Slide toward distant targets for a close range attack. And each sleight, you may hear me say sleight because I'm used to calling it sleight. That's what I called it as a little kid, but it's sleight as in like sleight of hand. You use 3 attack cards of the same type, and total value 10 through 15. Which that now access pause menu. What is it? Status. You can see all the different sleights we have available to us. We only have 1 physical, we have 4 magic, which how to get these is explained later in tutorial, so I'll just wait till then. But I want a couple. You strike these for HP, or it's HP orbs to restore your health, or MP, which is not magic points, not in this game. You don't get MP because you got cards to throw at people. There's Donald. So one of the most basic things, one of the things people, like, if you play for a while you realize, is enemies don't have, like, a defense stat. Sora and Riku don't have defense stats. Every enemy takes the same amount of damage from an attack, unless it's an elemental enemy or an enemy card is in play that negates or nullifies, or those are the same word. What am I talking about? That will either negate or reduce the amount of damage you take from an attack from a Heartless. Which will be, but it's the most basic thing. Most enemies take straight damage, and ooh, level up. I'm gonna go for CP. You want about like 2 CP for every HP, because more CP you have, the better. HP, you can actually go through the game without ever raising your HP and be fine. But one of the I'm playing with a controller that is set up like a PlayStation controller, but I have the A on the B button and the B on the A button. Well, it's labeled like Xbox controller. It's just a little computer thing. What's talking about? Oh yeah, attack cards. Every enemy has takes the same amount of damage unless it's elemental, which is I'll explain later. But every weapon has different things such as swing speed, an element, which physical, and what's the other one? I think it's like null or something. I don't know. Something like that. But you want those mostly for attacking like Heartless. And Kingdom Key. Default weapon, not very powerful but reliable and easy to handle. What am I talking about? You can see how fast it recovers from breaks, the amount of CP. The higher it is, the better you get with CP. The higher the break recovery, the faster you'll recover from being card broken, not from card breaking. Swing speed, faster you'll swing. Strike, thrust, and combo finish I'll have to actually show in a fight. But you see how all those are D+? Yeah, D... I think D is the lowest you can go with that. And we'll use Sipping Darkness. Why not? Because that's the only one I have that's higher than a 3, but just low. This door right here, if you press select at any time, you can view your map. If you hit A, you can view the requirements for doors as you're moving through. You can only see the requirements for doors that are highlighted. So, like I can choose this one. We can use the key to beginnings there, and a level 1 card, or anything level 1 or above. Which means any card will activate that. Like literally any card. It doesn't... White means it could be any color. 1 and up means it could be 1 through 9, and 0 works for anything. So it's any card. So, no, I didn't want to press that. Show a fight really quick, just to show the... So with every attack, you get, with every attack card, it, depending on where it is in the combo, is how it works. So you get a strike is your first hit, or it's when you, thrust I think is your second hit in the combo, and it works the same in the air. Combo finish is obviously the combo finisher, but each Keyblade, if you want to fight with just straight up Keyblade cards and not throwing slights everywhere, you'd have to pay attention to those to show, ooh, these red ones are Moogle points. Collect those, they're money. But you have to pay attention to which card has what better stats for each of those hits. See, like Kingdom Key is very basic and won't hit very hard for anything. Go ahead, use a potion. Potions restore all attack cards. It's just handy. But normal potions only restore attack cards that you would get back if you like just This distracted me. You only get back normal cards you'll be able to reload. Okay, the cards you see shall be the key, and you need special cards called key cards to open doors with the little crown above them. And just having the key card isn't enough. You have to have the key card and 1 or more additional cards to meet the criteria of the door. And you pick map cards that meet that criteria. For this one, you can just use anything. I am going to use... Ooh, this 9. I don't want that. And because if you use a 9 on a door, the only number you can use on the next door is a 0. So if you don't have 0, you're going to be grinding for a while unless you change that door. So, fighting alone isn't as easy as I thought. And they're back! Ah! Don't pop out of nowhere like that! It's not our fault. We don't know what's going on either. Nobody knows. They're just running through a castle. They broke and entered, and they're getting their punishment. Gosh, your fighting's gotten kind of rusty. You sure you don't need us? Just because you forgot everything. You're not rusty if you literally forget everything when you walk into an area. It could be considered rusty, but I think... Wouldn't there be another term for that? Think like that, and you're as good as Heartless fodder. And who's it? It's Leon! Leon, it's you! What are you doing in Castle Oblivion? Castle Oblivion? What are you talking about? This is Traverse Town. And how do you know my name? He doesn't remember us. Nobody ever does. We're the unsung heroes. I've never seen any of you before in my life. Quit playing, Leon. We all fought the Heartless together. You know that. Look, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't even know your names. You don't? I'm not trying to voice act. I'm trying to leave the lines. I'm trying to get close, but not good. I'm not good at all. Sorry. I can't believe it. How could you have forgotten about us? Hey, I feel for you, but you've got the wrong guy. Happens all the time. Don't take it so personally, Sora. He does know her name. You do know his name. Now hold on. Why do I know your name? You think Leon's just kidding around? Wrong voice, wrong voice. If he is, it's not very funny. Sora's really hurt. Who's kidding around? Who's kidding around, Goofy? You and Donald are the ones who... Hey! I don't get it. What's happened to my memory? It's Sora. I don't know, Leon. Maybe Aerith was onto something after all. And... Yuffie! She said she sensed some kind of uncanny power and asked us to look into it. Well, we looked, and this is as uncanny as it gets. Maybe we should bring Sora and the others to Aerith. Yuffie, you know my name! Yep, it looks like you know mine too. The music cut out. A friend of yours? Nope, total stranger, but I definitely know his name. Strange, yes, but convenient. We can skip the introductions. Well, gee, Yuffie, I guess all our problems are solved. Anyways, I'm gonna run ahead and fill Aerith in. Leon, you give Sora and the others the grand tour. See you later. ... Well, let's get on with it. Come on, follow me. Be careful, though. There are still Heartless wandering around town. It'd be better to teach you how to protect yourself in battle. And one more tutorial! See the numbers printed on your cards? They range from 0 to 9. Higher numbers mean stronger cards. If you and your enemy both play a card at the same time, the higher card wins. Go on, try it out. See, he has a 9. He has only 9s! It won't let me... It won't let me go to that 0 I know I have in my deck. See how it works? Playing a card higher than your opponents and breaking through their defenses is called a card break. Playing a lower card results in your attack being deflected. Even powerful cards can be deflected if the enemy's card is higher. Whoever is on the losing side of a break is left wide open to attacks. Don't let that person be you. Cards with 0 as their value are special. No matter what card the enemy plays, you can break it with a 0 card. But you have to wait until after the enemy plays their card. If you play the 0 card too soon, the enemy can break it with any card they play. In other words, it's the most powerful card if it comes last, and useless if it comes first. Sometimes even if it comes last, it's useless, because if an enemy has a fast card recovery rate, then if you break them, they can just immediately break that 0, so you have to be very careful with using 0s. Try to make the most of it. Card values also affect the cost of assembling a deck. Keep that in mind. Yeah, higher numbers... 1s take the least, while higher numbers up to 9 take the most, and 0s will take, obviously, the most. They take more than a 9 because of their special properties. Now it's time to teach you how to stock cards. We get to learn to stock cards, yay! You don't have to use battle cards one at a time. You can also assemble 3 cards and use them all at once. This is called stocking cards. Stocking cards and using them in threes is much stronger than using cards individually. Go on, give it a try. Stock any 3 cards in your deck. Remember, you need 3 cards or it won't work. Actually, you can technically do 1, 2, and it won't let me turn, but if you do like 2, if you go to your reload, even though in the Game Boy version you can't just play out the cards you have stocked, if you go to the reload card and try to stock it, it will automatically use whatever cards you have stocked. So, there's a way around it. Because you can't stock your reload card, how's that going to work? The sum of your 3 stock cards becomes the value you play. The value is usually high and hard to break, and the combo attack deals a lot of damage. Don't hold back, show me what you can do. Combo attacks aren't the only benefit of stocking cards. Choose your cards carefully, and you can unleash special abilities called slights. Slights come in all varieties, and each has its own unique card combination. You should try it out once you've collected more cards and learned a slight or two. I have! I've learned one. I've learned Sliding Dash, Blizzara, Blizzaga, Kiraga, and all the friend ones that I can get right now. But keep one thing in mind. Every time you use a slight, you lose the first card you picked for the slight. You can't reload it. The lost card won't return until the end of battle, or unless you use a high potion, mega potion, or elixir. Relying only on slights will cause your cards to run out. That means trouble. Think you've got the hang of it, Sora? Yeah, more or less. I'll pick up the rest when I fight some real battles. Here, I found this lying around. You take it. Blue card. Remember what I told you, make good use of it. And what card did he give us? If it'll... You obtain Simba card and a Key of Guidance, which is next up here. So we need to just go here. Very straightforward where Old Traverse Town is. So, wrong button. Gotta get used to that. So you can go to review decks, and you have 3 different decks you can do. Each one has a max number of cards you can put in the deck, which is 99, and shows the max CP you can put in a deck, which for me currently is 300. You can press, okay. You can just select it, and you can equip it, rename it, clear it, add, remove, or delete. So I want to add. Let's see. What do I have here? I have, an 8 Kingdom Key, but that takes 17 CP. That's okay. And what number is this Simba? 6, which is actually not bad, but it takes 30. So I'm going to want to add this. I have to remember how to reorganize the decks. This is removed, so... So I added it. Let me try to remember how to... I have to try to remember how to... like, range cards in my deck. Oh, like that. Okay. Okay. It's been a while since I played the Game Boy version. And I actually move it here. That actually I want there. Actually, I'll leave that there. And if you double place... Oh, I should have just did that. If you double place a card, then it just automatically moves everything to the next spot. Which is helpful. Wish I would have done that first. So I'm going to put my 8 up there. And CP is good, so I'm going to leave. Simba card. If you equip Simba, he'll automatically attack every enemy in front of you. Since this is the Game Boy, it's really useful if you back up against the wall. But if you're in the middle of the screen, you only hit half the screen, so. Let's see if I can't get a... Ooh, next level is 5, so I'll get another level. Right there. That missed. Thing with Blizzard is if the enemy's too close to you, you can actually use Blizzard past the enemy. So that's a real possibility. Meeting ground. So for this one again we'll do CP, and then we can equip Simba. I actually played the Japanese version of this game. There's actually a little extra animation for when he swings his Keyblade. I didn't actually realize that until I played that version. Okay, for this next room we want to put, I guess, Tranquil Darkness. That'll work. Jump up here, and before I end off this video, let's add that Simba card in, and we are going to put Simba. We're gonna put Simba before my cure. It's just how I always set up my decks. So now we have every card we own we have available to use in this deck. Okay, let's go ahead and hit that. You need anything that's 3 or above, which I don't have. The only thing I have is a 0, which I kind of want to hang on to. Okay, hit you. Come here. Come here. Thank you. Get on the ground so I can hit you. I want you to give me something that's 3 or greater. And this is one of the things that is more annoying with going to higher floors, especially with stricter conditions. Do you have 3? No. Is having to grind Heartless in order to get the cards you need. Like how I just had to grind to get the... Now I'm having to grind to get a card that's not going to the next thing. Because I want to... Technically I don't need to because I have that 0. But that 0 is going to be my backup. In case I come across an area where I have to use the 0. There we go, 7. Thank you. Okay. Since it's been about 20 or so minutes, I'll go ahead and end the video here. Thank you all for watching. Next time... Yeah, next time. I keep doing this to myself. One day I'm going to learn not to do it. Next time we're going to head through the... At least try to head through the rest of Traverse Town. Just try to be really quick. Because we got one more cutscene, we got the boss, and then we can head out of Castle Oblivion. We got another boss and all sorts of other stuff. So that may be in the next episode or 2, depending on how long I make the episodes. And thank you all for watching. One day I'll have a good outro. Maybe. Other than the horrible bye I tried to do the other day. Yes, that was actually yesterday. But I don't know when I'm uploading this, so... Other than a horrible bye, I will try to do better this time. Thank you all for watching, and bye. We'll be back later, hopefully. Maybe.